What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Oh, 2 days left, huh? We're back at the weekend. That's what we look forward to. What did I see today? Oh, I saw a Safeway delivery truck in my neighborhood, right? It made me think. I remember when my mom would always go to Safeway growing up, right? It was like just anytime we had to go shopping, it was just always Safeway. QFC, Albertsons, we hated them. Only Safeway, right? And so we'd always go to Safeway, and I remember, like I'd help bag the groceries, carry them to the car. Always want to help my mom, but also like I thought Safeway was awesome. So like I would, sometimes I'd rally up some carts that I would see around and push them all together and make the carts look nice in the little cart area outside by the cars. And I told my mom, I said, "Mom, I'm gonna work at Safeway one day." She's like, "I bet you are." Turned 15, my parents were like, "All right, get a job," typical, whatever. I went around the whole local shopping area. I didn't just apply at Safeway, but of course, that's the one I wanted to work at. I've been prepping my whole life for this. And I talked to the manager, gave him my resume. What's a 15-year-old resume? I can lift 50 pounds and I'll do what I'm told. I really don't know what I gave him. Like, here's my references. It's my mom and my dad and my math teacher. Anyways, so I didn't get the job. I was actually pretty upset. I was like, "Come on, man, just give me a chance. Are you serious?" I think they at least gave me an interview though. And the exposure was good. What did I end up working at my first job? Well, my first job, actually, I was in a warehouse unloading trucks. It was called something to do with labeling. And basically we would unload products off of these trucks, then we'd have to put labels on them for the company, and then we'd load them back into different trucks to go to the different companies or whatever. So that was kind of my first job. And I was 15, my parents had to drive me. And then where did I work? I think after that I worked at Bartells. And did did the checkout, did the stocking the shelves. They're all about what they call facing. Can you go through the aisles and face the products, Brian? Man, they were crazy about that one time. And they were like all about customer service. The customer's always right. That whole crazy mantra, which I don't even believe in, honestly. Like, yeah, you want to treat your customers with respect, and you want to, basically the whole idea behind the customer's always right is you want repeat customers, and you don't want to scare customers away. I get that. But that doesn't mean just let the customers belittle and berate you and talk down into the employees just because, that. And look at all this, in the last 10 years, whatever, we've seen all these Karens. Well, that's because they got away with it for so long. Now they're just yelling like crazy. Anyways, that was a little bit of a tangent. However, I did almost get in trouble one time. This lady came in. I was pretty new at the time, a couple weeks in. And Bartells always had these weekly sales, right? So this lady comes in. She's like, "Hey, do you know where this item is?" It was a weekly sale thing. She wanted to come in and get the sale on it. And I'm looking around. I'm like, well, usually the weekly sales are at the end of the aisles. We do a whole display for them. So I'm looking around, and I kind of was like, I don't really know. I can ask somebody. And she kind of gave me some attitude like, "Oh, how you don't know?" I'm, kind of whatever, grumbling. And I was just, I'm 15 and I, I'm like, I'm not going to, I don't know what I said. I was just like, "Yeah, I don't know," or whatever. I kind of said something back there like, "I'll find out for you." And maybe I had attitude. I don't know. And so I ended up helping her, or maybe it was sold out or something happened. And then later we got this formal written complaint to Bartell corporate. And then Bartell, she put the store number, the manager. And she didn't get my name, thankfully. So my manager then, all she knew was that it was a male, and there was only 3 males working at that time. So the manager sat down, talked to each one of us and said, "Hey, we need I don't care who it was. I'm talking to each one of you." And she kind of said the same thing to each of us and said, "I just, I don't want it to happen again. It's okay. And let's work better at customer service, blah, 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 all that stuff." And I like my manager. So this isn't against the manager. I mean, that's just, like I said, that's just the kind of the Bartell, and not just Bartell's, right? A lot of places were customer's always right. You got to do whatever they say type of culture, which again, I don't think is right. The right way to, just a blanket check for them. Anyway, so I don't know. So the Safeway truck reminded me of how I loved working at Safeway without even working there when I was a kid. And then that kind of got me thinking about my actual first job at Bartells. Oh man, that was a while ago. I remember another time too at Bartells, there was a dance, and I was really trying to go, right? And so what happened? I think I had to close like on a Saturday night, and that's when the dance was. I had to, and Bartells was open till like 9 or 9:30, and then closing meant, you had to face all the shelves and close the registers and do all the checkout process. So, I'm not out of there till 10. You have to go home, change, go to the dance, it's like, no way, I'm not, it's not even worth it at that point. So I was begging coworkers to switch my shifts or like try to get out of it. I thought about, the worst part is, you ask about, you say like, hey, I have this event Saturday night. I really, what can I do? And then once you mention it, you can't just call it sick then, because then they know. So I thought about calling out sick, but I was like, well, I already told them that I'm going to a dance. So I kind of shot myself in the foot maybe. But anyways, yeah, I didn't end up going to that dance in high school. I think I was in 10th grade. Sadie Hawkins or something, one of those. Not like prom or homecoming, but just kind of one of the, like what are they called? Tolo, Olot, Sadie Hawkins, one of those less formal ones. Anyways, I've just been out here talking nonsense, but it's funny how that one Safeway truck that I saw got me going down memory lane a little bit. Back to reality, what's going on today real quick. My chest is really sore from that workout since I hadn't worked out in so long. Today's back. I'm gonna hit back and try and do a little bit of cardio too. So do like maybe a cardio for a warm up, then hit the back. Let's see what else is going on. Jackson had fun today at school. He got to bring in some cupcakes for his class and kind of celebrate his birthday. And then when he was leaving, everyone's, bye, Jackson, happy birthday, love you, thank you, all this stuff. And he has just this big smile on his face. It's so cute. Had a steak salad for dinner. My wife made it. It was delicious. So trying, keeping strong with the keto so far. I'll probably eventually get back on my keto shakes I used to do. But like I said, I got other snacks I got to finish first. Out here walking the dogs. Maybe I'll see if Jackson wants to ride his bike, but that'll probably be it for me, guys. This video is almost 8 minutes long, so trip down memory lane and kind of a couple other things going on today, but 2 more days and it's the weekend. That's probably more stuff around the house, but peace.